Good morning, friends. My name is Kenneth of Sinza Breeding, commonly referred to as Sinza Goats. Last week, I promised that I will be making videos from our farm to answer your questions. Today is our second time of answering your questions. And the question we'll answer today is talking about the different breeds of goats, as well as helping you how to select a good goat that will make your farming venture profitable. But before I do that, I want to quickly recap last week's session. Last week, I talked about why should you raise goats as a business. I said, one, you should raise goats as a business because they multiply very fast. A goat herd can quadruple in 2 years, meaning your value of investment will quadruple in 2 years, a very high return. Two, I said raising goats is affordable because the cost of inputs is low. If you have a piece of land with shrubs, goats will do very well with shrubs. But I also said that the market of goat meat is very high, and you can sell goats anytime. It's always needed in this country, but also regionally, even for export when we have enough. And fourth, which I may not have mentioned last time, is that goat meat is very nutritious. It's among the most healthy meats in the red meat. It's better than beef, more healthy than beef, and many other things. So let me go to today's subject. People have asked me, what is the breed? What is that white breed? What is that brown breed? What is that white and brown head breed? I want to tell you that, and I'll get close if I can, that animals like that, those two which are playing, head and brown body, a red head and a white body, are boars. The most popular, the most known. This young boy of 7 months is testing an older guy. So the young boy is a son of Rand, and we're calling him also Rand. We're keeping for our own breeding, you can tell he has this community. So the white body, red head or brown head, as you like to call it, is a boar goat. You have seen also in my videos full brown goats like him. These are Kalahari red goat. That one is a Kalahari red goat. But you have also seen black goats. These are blackberries. Blackberries, they look like. Now you see this monster? Full white, brown body are savannas. So quickly to recap for you, the available meat goats that we have at our farm are common are boar goats. This one. They are Kalahari red. It's a Kalahari red. They are blackberries like that young one. And also they are savannas. This one is a savanna goat. We also have dairy goats, which I will show you here, if you can bring for me that male, the dairy male. So I talked about the meat goats, which you see in the background, but we also have, let me bring him over here. We also have dairy goats, and this one is a Sunnin. This is a Sunnin male. He's a young buck I imported from Cliffy Creek. So you'll find some white ones. They are not Savannah, that are Sunnin. You can see the body is a bit thin, the horns are a bit taller, they are longer, and the pointed and the ears are not dropping. So this is a Sunnin male goat. It is for milk. And so these are the key ones we have at our farm. There are many different kinds of goats, but for really making money, these are the most profitable breeds of goats that you should be looking at. So in a few minutes, I'm going to now teach you what to look for in a goat, especially a male goat and I'm going to use examples of the male goats we have out there. So I'll let this son in go in, because this son is very likes to fight. You take him inside. My next talking subject or answering, if some of you ask me, how do we choose a goat? The goats we breed in Uganda and most of East Africa are for meat. Therefore, our objective, if you could make any profit, is to make sure we raise a lot of meat. What you look for in meat is, I want to call it surface area, the body of a goat that can carry meat. So what we normally look for is for length. This Savannah goat of ours, you see how long this male is? When you have that long body, you have an area to carry the meat. We also look for the depth. The depth is from up to down. You have an area where to carry the body. What else do we look for? We look for the width. You look for the width to make sure that it has enough area. Most of the meat that people like is carried on the hindquarters. You also look for good hindquarters, wide hindquarters where there is enough meat. That's what you look for. So this goat has all you are looking for in terms of length, in terms of width, depth, and the nice hindquarters. You're looking at this line here to see that it's a long line, long enough to have space to carry the meat. So, but above the surface area, you also want to be sure that the goat is genetically well conformed. So we always look at goats with good testicles, nicely formed, 2 testicles. You want to make sure there are 2 nicely there. I told you this line is important, must be long enough, because that's where the meat is carried. But you see these ones are nicely formed, they are not split too deep in there. But you also, a strong goat normally has good legs. Look at the legs of this goat. Very strong legs, very strong legs. If I can catch this young one, also, but I may not catch it, but you can see. Look at the legs. This one has been bred at our farm. He's the son of Rand. He's only 7 months, but see how big the legs are. You see the testicles here again, the hindquarters. See the back. It carries a lot of meat for a young goat. So those are the kinds of things you look for in a male goat. But you also look at the goat being masculine. This goat is very young, as I've told you. He was born in August 2024. But look at his head. He's already showing signs of being a real male. Masculinity is a key factor. But he's playing around. I'll show you again from here. You look at the face of this big boy. See how strong his face is. You want something that's real masculine, that's going to be able to breed well, but also to breed many and breed good offsprings. We also look at the horns. You want nicely round and then curved horns, which are not going inside and pressing on the neck, but curving nicely, coming out, and strong and well-rounded horns. Those are characteristics of a good goat. This is a Savannah goat, but we also would like a goat with folds. I like to tell people that goats multiply many folds. So folds in terms of times, but also the folds like these on a goat are a sign that it's a good goat that will breed nicely. It has strong legs, as I've told you, both hind legs and front legs. It has strong face, nice horns, and the eyes are bright, they are not droopy. It has a nice biting mouth, and this is an old goat, but it's still biting nicely. So this is the kind of male you want to find for your herd. And you want to have a good top line running down nicely, coming up here. That's what you need to look for in a goat. And normally you want the tail raised up. This is a sign that the goat is healthy. So this is our nice breeding Savannah. And you can notice that is the same thing in all our rams. Actually, this is Stallone's ram. We imported him for him, and we're keeping him until he picks him up. But look at him. Look at that strong face. Look at them nice horns going back nicely, and a good neck, drooping. You can already tell he's a good breeder, that one. And also that Kalahari Savannah. There are many other things that an inspector will teach you, but the one more thing I would like is when you have a sagging skin here, it enables the goat mount very nicely. Enables the goat mount very nicely. So this goat will really do a lot of work. And we have a few Savannah females for him. We'll bring a few more next week so that we can breed more Savannahs. So I have taught you the different breeds of goats that are common. I've also taught you what to look for in a male goat when you're buying a goat. And I am going to now bring out some female goats to show you what to look for in a female goat. Thank you very much. Keep watching. It's going to be a short video, but I really want to give you enough information that will help you have a profitable goat business. So I just explained to you about the different breeds of goats. I showed you Boas, Savannahs, Kalahari Red, Blackberries, and Sunnies. And I also showed you how to select a goat for your farming. And I didn't go in much detail, but I gave you sufficient information to help you select good goats. Now I want to, and those were bucks or rams as some people call them. Now I want to show you how do you select a ewe or a doe. Most people in South Africa call them ewes. Here we call them mostly does, but doesn't matter. How do you select a female goat? What we look for in a female goat, remember a female goat is supposed to be producing kids for you. It's a mother. And you should look in a goat a physical structure and behaviors that will be able to produce many kids, as well as feed them, produce strong kids, and raise them for you. And for the lack of a better word, I would be careful not to be called, what do you call it? But you look for a feminine goat, if that is the right word. And what do you look for in a feminine goat? You look for a goat that has a nice neck, small, nice neck, like you see this goat, or a nice neck like that one. You don't want to have a goat that has a masculine neck. Again, similar to the males, you want to have a goat that has length and has width. But really the key for a female goat is to make sure that it is feminine. You want to make sure that it has a nice, you come and hold that goat for me. You want to make sure that the goat has a nice udder. You hold that bull goat if you can. So yeah, you want to make sure that it has. If I use a milk goat, the udder is too big, you're going to think, oh, that's how they should all look like. That you can see all my breeding goats. These are my breeding goats. You see how they have nice neck, they have good length, and for the dairy goats, you see the kind. That goat, if I can get this goat maybe, I hope I can. Somebody will catch that goat for me here in a minute. But you see what I'm talking about. You see how feminine in the face. Let's come close to the camera. If you notice, we are holding the chin of our goats and the horns to hold it. But if you notice, she has a feminine face, a very nice feminine face, a nice neck. She has good length, and of course this one has real depth. And this particular goat, we love this goat. She produces very well. She has very nice behind. But the key thing is she looks like a female. She's really nice. You know when she has width in the back here, she kids very easily. Pushing a kid is easy. It's on tension. Now we're not holding it right. You hold it nicely. You should not be feeling tension. Yeah. So, but if you see, she has nice hindquarters. And she happens to be the mother of that one. Her and her daughter feed very nicely, and we like them. So, but in terms of teats, you want to see that she has two teats, and if they are four, it's acceptable, but they must be split. They must be apart, not together. But nice two teats is what you want to look for. But they may be 4, sometimes they are 4. We try not to have 4. But if they are 4, they must be nicely split so that the kid can suckle nicely. Let it go. That's a very nice example. See, and the horns also are nice. All my goats have very nice horns because I've been very careful in how I choose my goats. Both the blackberry, the boa. Look like that sunny for me, if you can. Again, it is the same way. With the sunnings, we look for nice goats, nice length, nice height. And for sunnings, we also look for the ability to produce milk. This particular goat has the highest milk has given us is 9 liters. This week has been giving us between 7 and 9 liters a day. She gives us between 5 and 7 liters a day. So that's what we look for. Look for nice neck, feminine neck. Don't look for a female that looks like a male. Many of you like big, and you forget that for females, you are looking for a big. Look for a female that yes is good size, but look for femininity. Look for femininity. Look how feminine this one is. A very nice, long goat with very nice udder. Nicely, two nice compartments, carry the milk with nice bags here. And if it's a meat goat, you want to make sure this one is white and nice. So, thank you very much. Today, I was able to teach you the basic breeds of goats that we keep or you can keep, and also share with you what to look for when you're buying or selecting a goat. All you're aiming at is high productivity, ability to raise the kids, ability to build a lot of muscle so that you can be in the market quickly for a good price and make some profit. Thank you so much. Until next week, this is Kenneth, Sins of God, Excellent Genetics.